guys, Mizuki here. Today's video was suggested by Truckhead, one of our Discord members. The pressures of YouTuber face reveals from Smugalana. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go!
How do you feel about face reveals for VTubers? Like, are you indifferent, or are you like, oh my god, I want to see it so bad? There's not a lot of people who are like, yeah, I need to see it. It's like, no, that's not what people want. My thing is that VTuber culture kind of stemmed from the point of wanting to be anonymous, and I don't understand why you'd go out of your way to be anonymous, to be a VTuber, and then you're like, ah, fuck. Oh shit, I want everyone to know what I look like. And it's like, yeah. Let's watch it. I'm very curious. What is this about?
I mean, not knowing the face of the VTuber is the whole point of you being a VTuber, because you don't want to show your face, so what the heck? I mean, that's so strange in my opinion. I don't know. And also there's that kind of thing that like you break the immersion. A lot of people just don't like that. And even if the VTuber let their photos available on the internet for people to see, they avoid and don't want to look at that, because they just want to forget that they are real humans. Real humans behind the avatar. There is that too, actually. Yeah. Okay. Since my avatar is smaller, I'm more I thought I would be in the same proportion of hers if I put mine like this. I think it's great like this. Let's see.
A simple face reveal can either make or break your YouTube career. So here are 11 face reveals that impacted these YouTubers'
That is true. That is so true.
lives forever, starting with Corp's husband, who had a more tragic outcome because of a face reveal that was never supposed to happen. It seemed as though Corpse became an overnight sensation after playing Among Us.
Oh, Corpse, what's going on?
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Where his unnaturally deep voice made him stand out.
I feel like your voice is touching. I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my ear that's never been hit before.
He went for
I will say this.
The heck
a lot of the people that are freaking
oh
out
my
at him were women. Most dudes just kind of like were like, oh, that's a cool voice, and then they never really talked about it. And it was mostly just women thirsting after him, and I thought that was always really weird. Then again, he did really feed into it by making songs about like Discord kittens and stuff. Yeah, he did feed into it, so it's like it's kind of like a double whammy.
Oh god. I don't know, again, I have no idea, but it seems to be very fun content to watch. I don't know. He make puns and memes with that as music or something like that, or I understood wrong. Let me know in the comments, please. If I remember, we'll check that out later too, but I may not remember because, yeah, ADHD, right? I'm sorry.
having 1 million subscribers to over 10 million subscribers on YouTube and releasing a platinum hit record. But with his meteoric rise to fame came a lot of intrigue about Corpse's appearance. Everyone had extremely high expectations of what he looked like, and anything less than that would result in a massive wave of hate.
A character or like a brand or like an anime character or something.
Yeah. Anime character.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If I'm an actual person.
This led to Corpse trying everything in his power to prevent anyone from leaking his face. And as more and more of his fans tried to dox him and uncover his identity, it only made Corpse's anxiety and mental health worse.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to do a face reveal?
I don't think I'm gonna face reveal on purpose anytime soon. It's just way too much now since I've grown so much.
And again, he used the word fan. It's like, no, you're not a fan. If you're a real fan, you're a real one. You respect their privacy.
Exactly, guys. Exactly. Take this as my words. I'm joking, but yeah, don't expect it of me. Don't expect
Most
that.
of them are just horny, like teenage girls, and they're just like thirsty. Like they're so crazy. They're crazy.
feel like everyone's staring at me every time I leave my house, so it's gotten scarier.
Do you have to like change your voice when you're out in public?
I avoid
I don't think
talking
you
at all
can.
costs anywhere in public.
However,
Yeah.
Corpse's nightmare turned into reality on March 27, 2021, after he was completely doxxed, revealing his real
Holy!
name, face, and full address for everyone on
Oh no. Oh, so it wasn't his option. I thought he did this spontaneously. Did I miss this something, or this wasn't revealed before and they are just saying this now? I guess I missed it. And I'm become more dumb? I mean, I know I have only 2 neurons. I think I lost one somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe because of my ADHD. Maybe my ADHD already consumes one of them. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. But this is not fun. Being toxic is so terrible. It's so terrible. And places like Discord, for example, are so insecure. So insecure. Discord app, even from for PC and whatsoever, it's just it has just too much breaches. It's not a safe app at all. I mean, most places on the internet isn't safe anymore, and you are required to put your information everywhere to do literally everything. So it's not simple to just try to disappear online. Not even if you want to, it's really difficult. It's really difficult. But yeah, it helps a lot if you have actually known social medias with your photos at all. And what else? Yeah, they still can grab your information, like passport number or whatever, this stuff. But they cannot access at least your appearance, you know?
the internet to
Yeah.
see,
Kiwi
and
Farms,
everyone
yeah.
started posting his face on social media, bullying him for his appearance. Corpse husband face reveal. Not as he advertised. Sorry fangirls, lol. I knew he was ugly. Unsubbed
So
and unfollowed
mean,
Corpse after
man.
seeing that face reveal. Like, I thought he was gonna be hot, but he's just some ugly creep. Like, ew. And
Under 18 hands typed this,
Oh
by
my
the way.
god.
It wasn't
What
like he
it
showed
has-
everyone the
what it
world.
has
Like, he
to do-
didn't do this. He didn't do this on his own. It was against his will.
Yeah, the thing is, doesn't matter because people are superficial like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't care. Now that they know, those ones that were there just because the immersion and the voice only, and not because the actual content besides that. I mean, of course his voice is something that makes his unique, but yeah, it's the same like as us VTubers. Probably even if you're hot, you're and beautiful and all, even like that, you might lose some of your viewers just by doing face review, just because a lot of others, even though you're hot, not gonna have the don't like to have the immersion break, you know? Don't want to image you, because if they see your photo, they will not be able to start to think anymore about you as an avatar, but they will remember your photo all the time, and this will break the immersion, and they will not be able to continue watching. I guess it's like what happens. I'm not sure though. It's my opinion. And there is a lot of types of viewers, actually, a lot of type of people. Some just don't care if you are as an avatar or IOL. Some don't want to see your photos because of that, and some gonna enjoy that and maybe be even more into you knowing that you posted your photo. But I think that this one only works if you are pretty. If you're a pretty boy or a pretty girl, because otherwise I don't see this working well. Yeah, better not show you anything at all. And not because of that only. With the raising of I still saying raising, the rising of AI. People know there's just one photo of yours for you to be another porn star somewhere. another corn style somewhere, right? I think YouTube doesn't like that word. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. So yeah. Because of that, because of this, they might what I was saying again? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's continue.
Oh, it's so gross.
The hate kept flooding in.
Women,
This was
am
the
I right,
last straw for
fellas?
Corpse, leading him to abandon his main YouTube channel, with his last video posted on November 23rd, 2021. And he lost 400,000 subscribers ever since. The only thing Corpse ever asked for was privacy, and his fans couldn't even grant him that much. He didn't abandon them, they lost him. Corpse
True.
husband's face reveal led to him being bullied off the internet, while the next YouTuber's face reveal was the beginning of a highly successful journey, starting with posting Face's gameplay videos all the way back in 2010 to find
I watched PewDiePie. I started watching when he did the... I think it was an Amnesia.
I never were into these content creators like PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, and I never liked this type of content. For real, I never was interested in this. And I'm stupid because of that. I mean, I'm weird. I mean, I am probably weird. I'm probably uncommon. I know that. I know that because most of what my friends like to do, my friends between quotes, because I don't really feel like they are really my friends. I really feel like I don't have any friends IRL, to be honest. It's a feeling. I mean, I'm always I'm surrounded by people, but I don't feel like they are my friends, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's something like that. So because of that, I mean, oh my God, what has happened with my mind today? I forgot already. There is something really wrong. My ADHD is really hitting hard today. Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Amnesia playthrough. I hate scary games, but I liked his gameplay because he made it less scary. Who here watched Pids?
I'm sorry for that, guys. I'm really sorry. I was... It's the second time I was about to like go into a kind of a mind-blowing moment topic that I was push further and further and talk about a lot of stuff. But I myself, with the things I say, I made myself forgot about what I was saying. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. This happens a lot with me, but it usually doesn't happen when I'm recording so frequently. So that's weird. I really forgot what I was saying. I will probably remember when I gonna edit this video, but it's kind of late. It's just too much work to open Vtuber Studio again, keep it recording after that. So yeah.
Who watched Poods? Yeah, Poods is the GOAT. Barrel! Barrels! Stefano! Yes! The chair! Yep, Mr. Chair. Oh my God. I loved Poods back in the day. When I was a
I have
kid.
no idea about what she's
I
talking
watched him
about.
back then. I think it was the Amnesia series. Barrels!
doing a face reveal, PewDiePie has come a long way on YouTube, becoming one of the biggest and most beloved creators of all time. And it all started with his face reveal, just to let his viewers know why he hadn't been posting videos.
The reason why I haven't been uploading videos and maybe putting as much effort into my videos, it's summer and usually I don't spend that much time on the internet. I got a job, support captain, so you can call me Captain
Poods! Captain
Okay, I
Poods!
don't really smoke pipe.
Little did he know
remember
that he would
that.
go on to become one of the biggest...
And again, he was attractive to the average person, so he got away with it. Yeah, I think it sucks. I think this is why I think like a lot of people that are just not attractive get so much shit, even if they are just like kind people. People will always like the low IQ individuals that don't use their brain. They just look at you and at a glance they're like gross, like you're ugly. And
this explains why your model, your VTuber avatar matters a lot if you make a very booba huge model, for example, right, Alana? I'm joking. I'm not joking. This is true, but I'm not saying that I do care about this. But yeah, this makes difference for real. This makes difference. The way your avatar is gonna look like, it cannot only take. Normal saying it cannot take only consideration what you want a avatar to look like, but what your audience actually wants, because this makes a lot of difference. And for real, this makes a lot of difference. Of course, people not gonna stay watching your content just because your avatar, but this clearly will attract more attention to you. This will make them click at least, and then you have a chance to show yourself how you are and etc. But yeah, Oh my god, again. No. Let's just continue.
Your
Oh my god.
opinion is automatically disregarded, even if you say the right thing.
YouTubers of all time, marry the same girl he went to Italy with a decade ago, become a father, and now living his dream life with his family. Retiring as one of the absolute goats of YouTube, which was ultimately determined when he decided to quit being a faceless YouTuber.
And one thing to make clear here, it's not because he's pretty too, because he looks good that he doesn't deserve all of this. Of course he deserves, but it's not because someone looks bad to you that he doesn't deserve it. The same. But of course the world isn't equal. We know that the world isn't a fair place. It isn't. But this is the way things are. We can keep talking and discuss these things here, but it's all wishful thinking. People will not gonna change it, and no matter what you say here, beauty matters. In the end, beauty matters. It's just like that. It's just like that. So yeah, let's keep watching and let's see what else can I give my take in. If my ADHD don't make him forgot for the fourth
PewDiePie is
time.
the best ending in YouTube history.
True.
It's like watching the epilogue of a superhero game. From raising 100
won.
million people to a child, you sir deserve a medal.
He actually won it live. He married the girl that he met. Like, I think they went to Italy or something. And then he married her, had a wedding, and then they moved to Japan and he retired basically, like soft retired. And he has a child.
Oh, Japan! Awesome!
Like, you don't really get a lot of happy endings like that as a YouTuber, let alone a celebrity, to be completely honest.
That is so true, Alana. That is so true. That is really true. Oh my god. Usually, our history of not only VTubers but YouTubers in general are filled with bad endings. For real, for real. It's just because we live in a world, this online world is really, it's very tyrannic to the point like, yeah, we have some advantage, let's put like this, but we are always targets of hate and etc. too, and that will someday, even though we can most of the times handle this at all, but one day this will hit us in the head. I don't know how exactly I should explain this, but just think about anyone that you like to watch, and you're gonna know very fast. You will probably be able to recall one time that this person was targeted already and was already aimed by hate or by some time of people searching for clouds and for making dramas out of nothing, or just dox someone, whatever problem you can think of. Just think at someone that you consider famous online, that is a YouTuber, VTuber, whatever, and the more huge he is or she is, the more is the chance that he or she already had some problems online. Yeah, our history is filled with bad endings all the
But
time.
while PewDiePie's face reveal only helped him build his brand and channel, J-Slot's face reveal came with overwhelming
Oh,
scrutiny.
yeah.
But some are for
J-Slot has been
good.
making variety content since 2013, amassing a
This was sad. Yeah, I remember talking about. I'll let
I'm sorry, I also don't know who this is. I have no idea.
him talk though. It was sad.
million subscribers. Knowing
He's
that everyone's
cool.
going to see his face eventually, he decided to rip the band-aid off on his own terms by doing a surprise face reveal to his viewers.
I was so nervous about this face reveal. I was not prepared. I knew I was going to TwitchCon, so I knew it had to come
This
out
was
at some point.
insane.
So the weekend before VidCon 2019, Schlatt posted a video about killing the Ender Dragon, and when the gameplay ended and everyone thought the video was over, something
Yeah.
unexpected happened.
I don't play Minecraft, but I heard about this.
so
Yeah.
stupid. I've been trying to I've been trying to film anything for like 30 minutes. This is what I look like. That's it. I'm done.
Seeing his face, his fans went crazy.
And there were edits of like me with
Because a lot of underage girls watch Minecraft. It's insane. Women, again, women are insane.
hearts around my face. Like it was so weird.
Well,
He's not ugly
this
though, guys.
says a lot.
Let him cook. I said what happened to him was sad because I know what happened. I remember watching a video about this a long time ago.
I didn't understand it. Like I couldn't.
Just
I couldn't wrap my
watch.
mind around the fact.
I
that
have no
someone
idea about
cared
what she's
that much
talking.
about a Minecraft YouTuber. Middle school girls had just changed their profile picture to the same image.
I honestly thought that Jay Schlatt would look like a 40-year-old businessman, not a damn college jock, WTF.
Oh my God,
I was seriously
woman!
expecting some 43-year-old recently divorced dad who brings his kid to Burger King every Wednesday. As countless comments about his appearance started pouring in, it only made him feel more self-conscious.
It was rough.
This is
it
what
was
I
really
mean.
rough for a very long time after that. Everybody knew what I looked like. Everybody was freaking out. And all I wanted to do was just curl up into a ball and roll off a cliff.
And as the conversation went on, countless people took photos of Schlatt and posted them online, making him feel even more exposed all of a sudden.
I remember Michael McChill had a shitty Android phone with like the face smoothing turned up to 1,000,000, and it made me look like a 10-year-old.
And it definitely didn't help how everyone on Twitter was making edits of his face. Can we please talk about the way Jay Schlatt shows his reactions through expressions? When he's impressed or happy, you can see it in his face.
Why, man?
And comments such as this one was not what Jay Schlatt wanted to be his public image.
Look at my little twink cat boy. Oh, woo.
And the consensus was that you were hot and
The hat.
very twinky. People said that you look like you would arch your back and curl your toes for them.
And again, I can't help but think that they're over-sexualizing a guy that just wants to make videos. Like, I empathize in that way because I always thought it was really weird that people do this to, like, again, I don't know this, but I'm pretty sure Jay Schlatt is, like, straight, right? Imagine this was a female. Yeah, like, flip it around. Like, if it was a girl and, like, a bunch of people are like, oh my God, you're so hot, woman. I bet you I can fuck your pussy, like, all the time. You're so hot. It gets to you. Allegedly, he's straight. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Again, I feel like with his reaction, he's probably like, dude, I'm being a little bit emasculated.
As these comments obviously got under his skin, he decided to take matters into his own.
That is true. When you invert situations like this, and many others, the fun is over. It happily backfires. It's like that. It's just like that. She's not over-exaggerating just how things are. It's just for one side. That's actually true, yeah.
own hands.
I hated opening up Twitter and seeing the same image of my face in my mentions, and I hated it, and I didn't like the attention, and I didn't like that feeling of perceivement. So I created a mask by growing out my facial hair, and I created another mask of about 100 pounds of fat.
And it worked. His appearance changed drastically,
This is why I said it was sad.
and everyone forgot about what he looked like before.
He's
Despite
hot!
people now calling him ugly, there was one thing that had changed entirely: Schlatt's attitude towards all the hate he received.
Am I gonna let
Alana's
the
massive
thoughts and
weapons
the
of
opinions
destruction.
of people whose lives mean absolutely fucking nothing to me
dictate how I actually live? No.
And this ultimately determined his reputation as one of the most blunt, sarcastic, and unfiltered YouTubers of all time. Someone who was unfazed by public opinion.
I'll say what you want though, I respect that a lot because it means that he actually didn't get an ego and say like, oh yeah, I'm really hot. Yeah, everyone loves me. I understand the mental turmoil that he had to go through to get to this point and also put on the weight and purposefully make himself like look less attractive for his own reasons. But I respect that a lot in the sense that he didn't become a massive egomaniac and be like, oh yeah, a bunch of middle school girls think I'm hot. Maybe I am really hot. Look at me.
My journey with the chops is my journey of learning.
Because he has IQ, actually. He has more than 2 brain cells inside his head, and he doesn't want to be recognized just by his appearance. This is what a normal human being, the average human being, should be. But it's not, Scully, because it's what I say usually here. The masses are stupid. Yes, you cannot expect anything, actually, from the masses. Yes. And this includes internet, of course. More even.
To not give a single shit about you.
Yeah, he's humbled, yeah.
But where Schlatt had made the voluntary decision to reveal his face to the world and had to deal with the consequences, Daily Dose of Internet leaked his face entirely by accident and knew there was no going back. Daily Dose of Internet is the largest compilation channel on YouTube, and as a compilation channel, he had no intention or reason to ever show his face to the public. However, things went south for him during an Instagram livestream when he pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, no, those aren't the questions. How do I get to the questions? Oh!
Oh no, that sucks.
Too late.
No, we don't want to do that.
God. No. Oh no.
That's so funny. Okay.
Oh my god, we just...
However, since his face was already out, he decided to embrace it and show up to the 2022 Streamer Awards.
And again, relatively attractive human being. He's not ugly, so it worked in his favor, very likely. It sucks, but that's how... That is how the internet is. That is how humans function. Your first impression of someone is always like, are you ugly? Okay, no, you're not. Okay, you must be cool. That's why psychopaths were attractive.
That is true. That is so true. More than just being pretty or ugly, the first impression is what that matters. And I'm not saying that just by appearance. Of course, when a person look at you, the first impression that actually the person has of you is your appearance, because she or you or him or whatever, you are walking towards the other person, so that person is seeing you coming. So the first thing is your appearance. It will be the very first thing to be analyzed. And then the way you're gonna talk to that person, you're gonna act in front of them, the way you're gonna port yourself, the way you weird yourself and whatever. And then after, the way you smell and things like that. And yeah, this is the very first thing is appearance, but I'd say the first contact, like this whole package of the first 5 to 15 minutes that you get to know another person, this is what gonna matters the most for probably forever. If you give that person a very good impression at first, later after that, I not go as far as say that it doesn't matter what you do, that person will always have a good impression of you. It's not like that. But it's very likely that that person will have difficulty to have a bad impression of you later. It would take quite a long time of you doing a lot of horrible stuff or bad stuff in general, not so horrible to lose. Just not acting like that person was expecting you to be for that person to analyze that you're not actually who she told you were. But yeah, also, if the person have a first bad impression of you, it's even more harder. It's even more harder for you to prove that you are actually a good person because because you look ugly or you was not wearing yourself very good or because you're fat or anything like that. Yeah, sorry. Sadly, this matters in society. There's no denying that. We cannot be a hypocrite. And it doesn't matter what wishful thinking we have. This never gonna change. But it's important to us to always be discussing it. And keep that in mind. Because people tend to usually... The thing is, this type of stuff even matters to ourselves. We cannot be hypocrites. This also matters to ourselves in some degree. But you are not like an animal. You have to take everything as a whole and analyze, like using your brains, your brain cells, right? Not just the appearance. If you have some brain cells in your head, you're not gonna take only the appearance in consideration. Of course, you're gonna have a better impression of that person because of the appearance. But at first glance, happily, the first thing you're gonna have to do is analyze. So it's important to keep always this in mind, or you're gonna be more easily manipulated. And it's what it brings us back to what Elena was about to say. That it's what these bad actors does. They usually have very good appearance and wear themselves very nicely, and you never think that they are robbers or murderers or anything like that. Even some serial killers does that. And then, boom, suddenly you're a dad or you're robs blind. Like, it's just like that, yeah. I think I forgot to say something, but yeah, I already forgot too many things. I guess this one was the one because at least I could reach the end. Let's watch more to see what happens
out
next.
Of like people than people who are ugly and psychopathic. Yeah, think about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Can you believe it?
That's me. I'm here.
And later,
Chat, I didn't even know his face.
I think I've watched some videos of his. Different of the other channels. I remind watching some videos, but maybe you guys are finding this strange. It's because I back a few years ago, like 1 maybe 2 years ago, I am more behind. I was more used to watch my country content. Even though I already knew English and could watch it. I know English, but I think more than a decade already. But I use it to watch my country content, not international content. I've been started watching more recently from 2 or 1 year from here. I use it to watch some content from US from here and there from time to time before that, but like 90% of the content I used to watch was from my country and the other 10% from US. Yeah, just like that. Nowadays, it's like the inverse. I watch 95% of the content in English and 5% in my country language. So that's why I don't know these people. Maybe you guys think that I'm strange because I don't know. They are so huge that I don't know nothing. Some I just know the name. And that's why, that's the reason.
And it's really funny for me to see this because I didn't know what he looked like. And I actually feel annoyed because now I know what he looks like. And now every time he talks like that, because we watch his video.
Yes, Alana. We call that the break of the immersion. Yes. And that's why you should never ever show your pretty face to us, okay? As I will never show mine.
Sometimes it's ruined. Yeah, I thought he was just like a voice and I had like an image of him in my head and now it's ruined.
Appeared on Anthony Padilla's interview. This was the first time that his viewers...
Yes, I'm not a good viewer of yours if I not expect you to be pretty too. That is the impression that everyone has watching, I think everyone, because we expect the people we like to be like that. We expect the best of them. Maybe this is one thing that, but maybe it's not just because people are just stupid, but because they have higher expectations on us, because they like our content. So because of that, they think we should be so pretty and so awesome, so amazing, blah, blah, blah. When we actually are just normal human beings like them. It's just like that. Because we are fans, like, we expect you to be like pretty above the average. I mean, it's some more intrinsic. I don't know. I have an idea.
His narration voice was a person who was very simple and straightforward, someone everyone found likable.
What amount would it take for you to sell your channel?
I told them, I said 20 million.
20 million?
I said 20 million.
Why 20 million?
That's
You're already
a
getting offers
lot.
for 12. What's the big difference between 12 and 20?
Taxes.
What, you just want over 10 million in your pocket or what?
I want to open up an animal sanctuary. I want to, and a farm, and all these fun things. I want to be an apple orchard farm.
He's pretty wholesome. Okay.
We're so badly.
He even opened
that's
up
cool.
about some of the most
That's
vulnerable
wholesome.
moments in his life, like when he worked at a bank before starting his career on YouTube.
It's really depressing, though, when you're making 40K a year and you're managing money, literally the richest people in the world. I mean, that was like the saddest and most depressing time of my life. And I remember it got to the point where I would literally pray to God every night before bed. I'd be like, just kill me in my sleep.
What? He's such a soft-spoken
What?
person. I would have never guessed.
What?
Kill me in my sleep because I don't want to wake up the next day to do what I want to do, to do what I'm supposed to do. And
Which is what you did not want to do.
which is what I
Okay, guys. Okay. I want to state something clear. I'm always making jokes here. And yes, I really lost my faith in humanity. For real. But when I say that I want a huge, bright, giant meteor to come end all of us, it's just a joke, okay? It's just a joke. I don't want to end myself. I like my life, even though it's very hard and it's very harsh. I love my life. I don't want to die, okay? I just want to state this clear. Also, because if some way someone wants to disappear me here in my country because I'm saying stuff online that I shouldn't because my government doesn't like it, yes. I want to let you guys know that I didn't Minecraft it myself, and this was my government probably who made me disappear. Yes. Yeah. Now with that clear, let's
did not wanna do.
continue.
Wow.
And every day I would wake up and I would cry that I woke up.
You know, those
Aww. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. What the I am like on a roller coaster of emotions.
I
man.
mean,
What
I
the
didn't know what to
frick?
His channel
expect.
was
I don't
already
watch
a
him.
massive success. It was his face reveal that ultimately shaped his reputation as one of the internet's most honest and authentic
Yeah,
creators.
he's wholesome.
Why
Yeah.
were you so depressed during that time?
Because I had no purpose and I had no confidence. I've never had confidence in my life. So YouTube literally saved my life and it gave me confidence for the first time in my life.
Aww.
I wasn't good at anything.
Nothing?
Nothing. I wasn't good at anything.
Damn, this guy has to be one of the most honest people on YouTube. Never
Wow,
clickbaits,
dude.
just throws out
That's
money
feels,
numbers,
man.
just super honest and direct. He seems to be the most grass-touching person of the internet I've ever witnessed. Like, he's so grounded, it's actually so refreshing. Glad to see that he's exactly the person I was picturing him to be. Honest, wholesome, and kind. In contrast to Daily Dose of Internet's accidental face reveal, YouTuber Pyrocynical was forced
This
to
is
do his
so
face reveal
wholesome.
early after getting
Oh no. He's got the asthma controller.
Pyrocynical? Who is that?
Oh no.
hit by severe accusations.
Yeah,
it all
I
started
remember
in
this too.
2016 with Keemstar stirring up controversies and slandering Pyrocynical's public image.
Low key, I am so glad I didn't start YouTubing in this era. I probably would have been fucking canceled because Keemstar is such a rat. He was such a rat, unironically. You would be dead by now? What are you saying? Someone killed me?
Pyro legitimately invited a large YouTuber to go to a furry convention.
Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old
What
girl
the
from France.
heck?
All right, that he was technically like a pedo or a weirdo.
As a rat, no, he still is. I'm just saying, like, in context of back then, I don't know if I'd be able. I don't know if I'd have the age of self-control to, like, not freak the fuck out at him, man.
Or something, right?
As the
He's
two
such an
YouTubers went back and
ass.
forth in their banter, Keemstar crossed the line.
So after I criticised Keemstar, Twitter pretty much devolved into a battleground. The fallen god of Olympus
Battleground.
would randomly, with little to no context, start attacking me and posting private, I repeat, private, pictures of me on his Twitter.
While
What a
initially Pyro had
weirdo.
planned on doing a face reveal after hitting 1 million subs, his face had already been plastered all over the internet thanks
That's
to Keemstar.
cringe.
So Pyro
Yeah.
decided to take control of this messy situation by doing a face reveal himself, fully opening up to the public by posting a video titled "Who I'm Voting for President" on October 12, 2016.
That's a big
But
deal.
this didn't stop the negativity from rolling in. Wait, you're a guy?
Whoa,
What?
Dolan, that's brutal. What the frick, man?
Now who is this cute little lesbian? No
Oh
way a
my
voice like
God.
that can come from a cute little boy like that. But he decided to deal with the negativity head on.
I also want to give a
Wow.
massive shout out to all my home.
Man, 2016 was a long time ago, huh, chat? I don't know if you can do that in today's
Oh my
YouTube.
god.
Yeah.
He's in the comments that called me.
Everything here in this video seems so weird to me. I mean, I know nothing really, and it's not just because I wasn't used to watch this. Everything seems, at least by the way that Elena says, is so old content. I mean, I have no idea what they are talking about. So there's, I mean, at least related to these people, there's nothing much I can say. Because it just guiding what's the method of this video, but not actually talk about these people because I have no idea who they are. That's not good. I mean, I can talk less. I know I talk a lot already. I mean, we are in 18 minutes and 90 seconds of video of Elena's video react, and I mean 43 minutes of recorded video here. I talk a lot, and even though I still cut a lot of pieces in my editing, my reactive videos, it's always like almost double the size of the person's that the source video usually was 60% of 50% or more bigger. Oh my god! So yeah, it after I cut all the pieces, that's a lot. And Alana doesn't even know, doesn't even does that. She just cut the video. I don't see too much editing or not editing at all. She just speak directly, and she's very objective. I want to try to be more like that, but it's just impossible to me. Just because there is also the problem that I forgot what I was about to say all the time. And sometimes I think too much before talking because I'm not. This is not my mother language. Yeah, this is not my mother language. So this all makes more difficult, and also that I'm just not direct. I talk. I do a huge 360. Move to talk about something. Some people may like it. I know some of you like very huge videos like this to play while doing something else and just listen to me talking and yapping and stuff. But some people really want more objective videos, but I just can't. For me to be objective, it's when I write scripts to record my videos like in the old format that I used to. But when I do that, I have another problem because the videos become so short that it's actually not good. I need to find the middle term in this. I'm not good with that. Or the video is too huge or it's too small. I have to do something about this. Oh my god, I already evaded from the topic of the video. Oh my god, here I am again.
Transgender.
That's mean, man.
Okay, so from what I gather, I'm not a male. I'm apparently transgender now. Apparently a lesbian as well. Thank you all so much for pointing that out to me. It is very much appreciated. all 100 plus of you.
And as a result, his
Wow,
channel started
that's a
getting
lot.
more and more views. Who else is really loving these facecam
Oh
videos?
my
This
God.
video marks the day his videos skyrocketed in quality.
He didn't crack. I don't know, man. I feel like it does take something to crack, but yeah, he owned the joke, really. I think that gained him like a modicum of respect even from the trolls, that he didn't freak the fuck out and like schizo out, because there's a lot of people that crack under that kind of pressure and would have either probably quit or melted down and freaked.
If he never did this, he'd be stuck as Discount Leafy forever. And since then, Pyro has absolutely owned his appearance and showed his face regularly on YouTube, seeming completely confident and comfortable in front of the camera. While Pyrocynical was able to bounce back from the backlash he received after doing his face reveal, the same can't be said for Dream, the biggest Minecraft YouTuber.
Ooh, this is a big one.
After marketing the face reveal and building up a huge
Well,
anticipation
well,
for
well,
it,
Mighty
he finally
Crabs
took his
again,
iconic
guys.
mask off in a video titled Hi, I'm Dream on October 3rd, 2022.
67 million.
Wait. I've seen this guy somewhere. I've seen this somewhere. I know this. I've seen this somewhere. I don't remember when, but I've seen something like this before. Or I don't know if it was a trend that someone always put these emotes before showing the face. But this is very familiar. I think I've seen this before. Well, let's see.
Used for a face reveal. I have to pay respects, man.
Hi. Feels so awkward.
Yes, I remember.
However,
I've
this
seen
ended in
this
a complete
before.
disaster for Dream, as his viewers immediately lashed against him.
I just don't remember who he is, but I watched
He's not
this.
even ugly. He's just...
He's not ugly. What is this connection? It's jealousy. It's just jealousy. He's not ugly. Oh my god, it's always the Minecraft community. Lucky me, I never liked this game. Oh my god.
He's really average, man. Just an average dude. Yeah, like, what is wrong with you? He's not a supermodel. Like, okay, but neither is, like, 99% of the world. The problem is you can't be average, and that...
Oh, come on. I don't even think he's average. I think it's kind of above the average.
That's the problem.
It's just my
he
opinion.
hyped it the fuck up.
And called him ugly. Yes, he's ugly, let's f***ing go. Even going as far as asking him to put the mask back on. Put the mask back on, he's ugly. It got so bad that he's ugly started trending on Twitter following the face reveal.
my
This had
God,
an
yeah, I remember
astronomical
that.
impact on his career, where he used to consistently get tens of millions of views every single video in the past.
Oh my
He was
God, how
struggling to
people
get
can be
past
so
6
evil.
million after the face reveal. This led to the
I'm not saying that because he's handsome or something like that. I'm not saying this because even if he was ugly, I would say the same. But there is something that we have to agree on. Usually you have to compensate with something. If you are not pretty, I mean, even if you are pretty, you should have a good personality. But we know how society is. Even when pretty people doesn't have a good personality, society still tank that. But when you're ugly, you have to be nice. It's just how things are. You have to be nice. It's how things work. It's not what I want. I'm saying how the society works. I will not pretend that this doesn't happen. Come on. We have to agree with that this that I'm saying is true. When you are ugly, we have to be nice. We have to be very nice, very wholesome, very good person. You know? And also smart. You have to compensate with everything you can. And I'm talking about this because when I see this, I genuinely remembered about people like Frogan. For example, that, come on, she's not pretty and doesn't have a good personality. Nothing on her is pretty. I mean, it's my opinion, of course, some people might find her pretty. I don't know, I don't think. Not even the name that she chose for her YouTube, I don't mean, for as a streamer isn't pretty. Come on, it reminds of frog. I always reminds of frog. I'm just using her as an example. An example here. If you're not pretty outside, you have to be at least inside. It's what I'm trying to say. And this is not because I'm evil. This is not, I'm saying the reality. If you don't agree with this or you think I'm wrong, you are an hypocrite. I'm not saying this because I'm the queen of the truth, okay? I'm not. But this is how society works. If you do not agree with that, you are denying the reality. You are not different of those worktards. You are shaping the reality at your will. The sooner you understand this, the better quality you have in your life. I mean, you will have to understand that, or you will try to have a better appearance and a better package in general, like a better. Even if you don't think you're a good person, you have at least fake to be, or society will just burn you down. We just disappear with you. You will not have success, you will not have a career, you will not have anything. It's the way society works. It's evil, it's terrible, it's cold, but it's how society works. We cannot keep pretending that this doesn't happen. Huh? You have to be responsible. Don't be like this person that we've been reacted to here, like Cinder, like Froga, and many others. Take accountability for your life, and this concept hits you. Like, we know that the world is unfair. The world is very I know this very well. I was born in a very poor and harsh country in a very bad state. But at least I'm not ugly. At least I and people around me don't think I am. But yeah, I mean, I'm just as an example here. So I have to try my best with everything that I can, with all the weapons that I can, to make my life a bit better. Okay? I'm using myself as an example. I try to always be the most honest possible here. Okay, with you guys, because I already cannot be that honest in my life. I mean, who can? Try one day, in one day of your life, try to take one day, just one day, and say everything you really think without any kind of masks or anything. Just say everything you think of everyone. Not because you want to be harsh on them, just be honest and try to say everything with the most honest you can, and you're gonna see what happens, huh? You cannot be yourself in society. I feel a lot more free to say what I want on the internet, even though I'm still not being honest 100%, but I'm way more honest here than I am IRL. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm trying to help you guys here. I'm trying to help you. I mean, this is I'm not doing content just because I want money or anything. I just want to. I do this because I like what I'm doing, and because I feel like I'm helpful. A lot of people are always thanking me for helping them to feel better or anything. I'm trying to be helpful. Okay. I feel great knowing that I'm helping someone. It makes me feel better. Okay? So I'm trying to be very honest to you guys here. Do the best you can with your lives. Take the accountability to yourselves, even though we know life isn't fair. Maybe you're like me and don't was born with the best conditions possible. Maybe you're ugly, maybe you're fat, or whatever too. But you have to try your best with the weapons that you have, because society will not forgive you. Not gonna forgive you. Okay? And even if you make everything right, and society gives you a thumbs up, the moment you fail, society will gonna destroy you. Why is stuff like this? Oh my god, what we were talking before? I don't know anymore. Oh my god. Let's get back to the matter. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm 100% sure that this video gonna flop. For real. But I gonna say anyway because this is also some like a backup of my mind, right? I wanna have everything recorded here for the future too. Sometimes I myself watch my content, my old content. I enjoy too. So I can remember some thoughts of mine, etc. Because as you can see, my mind is not good too. But yeah, let's keep going. Oh my god, I'm
The
seeing
shocking
so
death of
much
his
stuff
channel,
in this
leading him
video.
to make another video undoing his face reveal titled Bye from Dream.
Hard to put the Pandora's box back together, man. Yeah. Only 6 million, who cares? Okay, hold on. I think that's a big deal. It is. Yeah, it is. It sucks. Absolutely. I think that's a big drop off. But yes, granted, 6 million views is a lot.
I guess I was thinking while Alana was saying here. I think I say all of this because I always make everything that I watch very personal. I don't know. Maybe this is one of the reasons, so I always have a lot of stuff to talk about. Because I always try to put myself. It's not that I even try. I automatically put myself in the shoes of those people that are in your content that we are reacting to. So yeah, there's that too. I mean, it's just a couple of reasons, not just us. Let's continue because I'm already 58 minutes of
Jesus,
video
dude, that's like
recorded
what?
here. Oh my god.
Like, I don't know. Couple $1,000s for a video? That's not fucking bad at all.
But unfortunately, on-face revealing didn't help improve his viewership, and his
No.
reputation never quite recovered again. While doing a face reveal was the biggest regret of Dream, VTuber Code Miko's face reveal
that's
instead
sad,
took
that's
her to
sad.
new heights.
Oh,
Code Miko got
yeah!
popular for her insanely sophisticated avatar that she designed herself.
And
Oh,
she
I
does
know
her
her,
own
I know her.
mocap, man.
She's very fun. She's very fun, but her voice is very funny too. I don't know. I like her voice too, but I think her voice is one of the
It's
things that make
insane.
it
She's
even
really
more
smart.
fun.
And for her interviews with various popular streamers.
She's
However,
crazy.
as her popularity rose, many people started questioning her identity, wondering
Yeah,
if it's
that's
actually
true.
just a
She's
guy
so
using
smart.
a voice changer. Frustrated, Code
I hate that shit so fucking much. Like, yeah, it's a joke, but like, it's just like, bro. Are you serious?
Miko decided to just drop her face reveal video on February 10, 2021 without saying anything about it and baking a cake.
And the fun thing is even when she shows her face to the people like in Omega like that, when they say that she's using a voice changer, and she shows her face, people still think she's using a voice changer. That is
as
so
if this was
evil. That is
completely
so
normal on
awful.
the channel.
I am baking today. This is going to be interesting. To make a cake.
Which received a lot of positive feedback. She literally looks like her avatar. Oh my god. She's so pretty.
She does.
Technician
She
looking
does
drop
look like
dead
her.
gorgeous in this episode. And now she's super comfortable with showing her face to the public. Winning the Best VTuber of the Year award in 2022, earning her the reputation
Sometimes she wears so much stuff, so much equipment to record her videos that she becomes so fun with all that accessories and everything, and a lot of cables and stuff connected to her. It's so fun to watch. Like I think I always stop the video to think to myself, what if that was me using all that stuff in my state where we have 4 seasons of summer each year? Like, we only have summer here. We only have summer. I imagine myself using all of that stuff and thinking how sweaty I would be. Oh my god, that's just impossible
as
for
one
me
of
to
the
use
best
all that
VTubers
stuff.
of all time.
Code Miko.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Aww.
While Code Miko's face reveal set her on the path to becoming a great streamer, YouTuber Beluga had
She leaned into it as well. Do you notice a trend, chat? You lean into it and you ignore the haters. Yeah, and usually you'll be fine. Usually, unless you're like, you know, ugly. And again, people will say Pyro's ugly. It's like, I mean, he's just an average dude, I think, probably. Beluga, the Discord meme guy? Yeah, isn't Beluga the cat face profile picture Discord guy?
Oh, that Beluga is him? Oh, I watched some of that videos. They are very fun. Is this Beluga that bobcat face? Oh, is him?
Is that the one? Yes? Okay.
Already
Oh
becoming
my god!
I didn't even know that he had a face
if
reveal
that's what.
chat.
Oh, I watch
incredibly
his
successful
videos.
before he decided to share
I
his
used
face.
to watch his
On June
videos.
12, 2021, when COVID was still at large and people were still stuck at home, Beluga started uploading a series of videos that absolutely broke the algorithm. His unique content earned
Yes,
him
that
millions of
one.
subscribers, but it
I
wasn't
remember
until
that.
3 months later when he decided to
The
finally
roleplay.
reveal his face, where he showed his maturity by appreciating his viewers.
This has been the craziest YouTube journey of all time. I think we might actually be the fastest channel to hit 4 million subscribers in 3 months with like...
Come on, I know this one. He deserves that. He's got it. Just by the editing that I see in his content, it may look simple for people that don't pay too much attention, but I love his editing style. It's so fun to watch. Mostly are just Discord calls made up and Discord messages made up.
50
It's
videos.
so fun.
Honestly,
That's
I
insane,
just feel
actually.
super blessed to have some of the best fans in the world. I've always enjoyed making people laugh. That's why I started YouTube. But to see this enormous amount of people come together and build this awesome community...
Oh, come on. You broke my immersion. Now how I will see that pop face cat and not remind of his face. Come on.
It's just-
My immersion.
It's really awesome.
This sealed his reputation as one of the most
It's your fault, Alana. It's your fault. And Truckett too.
humblest
You
and most
too,
down-to-earth
your fault.
YouTubers,
Humble,
despite
yeah.
his success. Man, you're so humble and funny. You 100% deserve this. This was also one of those ultra-rare moments where the creator looked exactly how the audience had imagined them. The scariest part is that he actually looks exactly like that cat.
He kinda
Oh my god. Oh my god.
does. Low-key, I just thought about it, he just looks like a dude.
Much like Beluga's
like a
humble
cat,
demeanor,
yeah.
Jaden Animation's heartwarming face reveal won over all her viewers' hearts. Jaden Animation stood out for a unique
I know this channel, but I have no idea. I mean, I might have watched one animation, not sure. But I subscribe and the channel is subscribed anywhere, but I don't watch that often. But I have no idea who
way
is
of
behind of
storytelling
this
through
and
animation that
whatsoever.
captured everyone's attention. But
I remember seeing her videos on Tumblr. I didn't even know that she was a big YouTuber. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite
Yeah, I
some
remember
time
seeing her stuff
ago.
on Tumblr. I think that's where she
I'm
started.
Not sure.
despite everyone's
I don't
curiosity,
remember.
she never wanted to do a face reveal.
I saw this video a couple months ago. It's a cute video with the cat.
I don't want people to have an opinion of my content and who I am based on what I look like. I'm very shy and prefer to keep to myself. I still want to have privacy.
However, her anonymity on the internet fell apart after fellow YouTuber Alex Clark posted his vlog of VidCon 2016, showing Jaden's face in it, despite her being very uncomfortable with him posting it.
Oh
I've been
no!
asked to
Oh
go to
no!
like VidCon and shit, and
That's
that
evil.
everything would be anonymous and shit, and then I see
You
videos
see?
like
You see? This is your friend.
and I'm
This
like,
is your.
absolutely fucking not. No, it's so like even if it's people you trust, they can fuck it all up. Wear a mask? What if you don't want to fucking wear a mask, man? What if you wearing a mask makes people know that it's you? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't talk. Yeah, just don't enjoy yourself. Then what's the fucking point of going to a con? I've had people asking and saying, like, Alana, just go to a con. Nobody will know it's you. And I'm like, are you fucking retarded?
Oh,
like, are you
that's
stupid
sad.
or
That's
something?
sad. I feel sad for her.
Yeah, just go there. Yeah, like, just don't talk. Like, don't enjoy yourself. Wear a mask. Wear a freaking furry suit. It's like, yeah, bro, people are really not gonna recognize you. People will know when I roll in through the door with my 400 pounds. Instantly.
We didn't find Jaden, but we found
Hell
her
yeah.
biggest fan.
How long have you been following Jaden for?
After posting, Jaden requested him to take the video down, which Alex did, but it was
That's fucked up, man. No, I think that's fucked up.
already too late.
Like one of the people in the groups was like vlogging and like in my face and stuff, and then after VidCon and he was like getting the video together for his vlog, I was like, can we like edit my face out? I'm actually not that comfortable with it.
That's not
And they're
nice.
like, yeah.
And then they didn't do it. Ugh, that's so scummy. Again, like, I'm assuming they're like friends or something. Wouldn't you want to like feel like respectful?
Like I was like, I'll edit it myself. I edited it all. It took like a couple hours and I sent it back. And then he's like, I think I'm gonna put the one with your face up.
On April 6, 2017, Jaden posted a video titled Why I Don't Have a Face Reveal, where she spoke in detail about her personal struggles with her self-worth and insecurities, and why she had never shown herself to the public eye.
In the first place either. It wasn't only telling me what I was doing wasn't enough, it started telling me I wasn't enough. And that's when I started wanting to fix it.
And then ending the video in the most beautifully touching way possible.
I don't know what else to say, just thanks.
All the support and care she got from her community, as a
She's
result,
pretty
helped her
too.
feel more comfortable and confident in her own skin.
Not struggling with an eating disorder anymore. I'd say I'm much more confident in myself, being like around confident people and people who are like have their shit together.
She's way too nice. I would have ripped into that freaking freak for using me for clout, essentially. Because that's the vibes I would have gotten if I went out of my way to censor myself and then send it to him and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna post it anyway because I need views on that shit. I would have freaked out. Genuinely. And she's
That
really
was
nice for not
evil.
doing that.
That was selfish.
I don't know, maybe I'm just an emotional freakazoid, but like, it's so disrespectful.
And over time, she started appearing in more videos online,
Yeah,
even
I don't
taking
know.
part in a Mr.
You wouldn't
Beast
be
challenge
wrong,
where
though.
she won $1 million for her fans.
Wow!
Oh my gosh! Whoa! You were so chill! I was like, surely she's out! You are the winner!
Much like Jaden gaining confidence after opening herself up more to others, the same happened to Penguin Zero after he made the decision to stop being a faceless channel. Although it might be impossible to imagine Penguin Zero's channel being
I
anything
know
other
him
than Charlie
too,
staring into the
but
camera
I
and monologuing for 10
I know
minutes
his
straight
channel,
in every
his
video.
appearance, but I have no
started
idea.
watching when it was just him playing that really scuffed shooter
I
game.
don't watch his content, so
I forget what it was called. Yeah, he was just like an anonymous face. No, not Halo. No. That was way earlier. The one that was fucked up. It was like an FPS. No. It's a wall and a can. That sounds familiar. It's from that video. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like the character starts folding into itself and the game crashes. Oh my god, you guys know what I'm talking about, man. I bet you one of you guys knows. Cruelty Squad, was it? No. It's one of his oldest videos. It's not as old as the gameplay for Halo and stuff, but it's definitely up there. No, not Gears of War. Super 64. No. Fuck. No, not QWOP. Counter-Strike, no!
Yeah, I'm just avoided talking because, I mean, 1 hour and 10 minutes recorded already. I think I don't need to say nothing anymore.
This channel was once just another Faces
Or-
game
or
channel
to keep
all the way
saying
back
together
in
with
2007.
Alana.
However,
Yeah.
after remaining anonymous for 10 whole years, Charlie finally took the leap and did a face reveal on March 5, 2017
That was
in
a
a video
big
titled
deal.
10 Years on YouTube.
Hello. What's up, everybody? It's
What's
Critical.
up, everybody?
Delivering a really high enthusiasm intro for this
So
very special
different.
video. So, this year will be my 10th year on this shithole of a website called YouTube.
Things really haven't changed either.
And I wanted to
That's
do something
very
very special,
fun.
something very much out of my comfort zone, which this is, because this is my first in real life video on this channel.
But what he was completely unaware of was just how much his life and career would change after posting his face reveal, how he'd reach a point where talking to the camera would become second nature to him. Look how much he grew as a person, confidence-wise. I can't imagine a time where nobody knew Charlie's face. While Charlie's appearance earned him the reputation of YouTube's Jesus, the gamer Dizzy's face reveal instead led to one of the most tragic endings
Oh
of a
my
player's
God.
career. When
Oh
Apex
no.
Legends launched in 2019.
Yeah, it doesn't
took
seem
the
that
gaming world by
like
storm,
it's going
and
to
among
end
its
good.
rising stars was a mysterious player known as Dizzy. His unique plays and high skill in the
Yes, chat. Yes, I'm not ignorant. Yes, I mean it. Yes.
game caught
Because I'm
everyone's
not a
attention.
hypocrite.
His Twitch viewership went through the roof, and he got signed to a professional esports team. While it seemed like he was living the perfect life, there was one last hurdle for him to tackle, revealing his face to the audience, as it would be impossible for him to compete in live tournaments without showing himself. So on March 16th, 2019,
Oh,
Dizzy
I
decided
see.
to
Yeah,
take off his
that's
Spider-Man
real deep.
mask live in front of all of his viewers.
We good.
Why he could just wear? I mean, I'm not saying he should, but why he couldn't just wear the mask in the tournament? Why this has to matter? I mean, there is a rule that he has to. Oh yeah, I understand. I understand because if he doesn't, if he wears a mask there, someone can just wear that mask and call and like fake that is him and play in his place or something like that. So yeah, I guess I understand why. Yeah. But yeah, I'm saying this because he's clearly not confident in doing that. He was, look at that, he was forced to do so. But I don't think in that case it should matter a lot because in the end, this what matters to this in this type of content is how good you are. What's matter the most, and I find this very amazing. Because in this world, it actually matters. I mean, it's not just like that too, because I've used it to play a lot of League of Legends. And I know that for many times we've seen a lot of people that wasn't used to, we didn't see as big faces in teams and tournaments and championships and whatsoever, but they actually were better than the people that were there too. So there is that too. I don't know what's the criteria for them to join these teams and participate. I don't know if you are contacts or you know how all this stuff works in society worldwide. I think it's no difference in gaming too. I think being good, it's not all that matters in that situation, but it's at least in this type of career, it's what matters the mass. Oh, it's what matters the most. I'm sorry. What the heck? Yeah, I think I've said a lot already. I gonna stop. I would just let Alana
But the
talk
hate
now.
had already started. He looked.
This is what I'm saying, man. It doesn't matter that he's good at the game and that like he's cool and he has like friends. It's people are cruel.
Oh, come on. It doesn't seem the same.
Oh, man,
it doesn't seem the same. Come on.
It's like that chef guy from Ratatouille. Man's really looking like Augie Pullman from Wonder. I was not expecting you to look like that. The silence after he took the mask off, and Dizzy, just being a very young streamer, was obviously very upset by this.
Roasted,
Despite the harsh
man.
words, he pushed through and competed at the Twitch Rivals tournament in April 2019, when people would get a much better look at him.
Same thing, like we're gonna be like pushing. But at the same time, we role play passive because you have to rotate to good rotations on other teams.
And this brought a much larger wave of hate from people making fun of his looks. I guess that aim comes with a cost.
Yeah, that's undeniably fun. I mean, we can't deny that. It was fun, okay? It was fun. It was a fun joke, but not good. It was
Bro.
It wasn't fair.
Oh man. Oh.
I felt jealous that Dizzy was
Like,
getting so
cooked him,
rich off just playing
man.
video games, but now
It's because you can't read her chat, but her chat is just agreeing with me and her. I mean, yeah, it was a
I
very
don't so
very
much
good
anymore.
joke.
Phineas and
Yeah.
Ferb looking ass. And people were not holding back in the slightest. Dude, do you even take care of yourself? Like, look at you. You look exhausted. What's wrong with this world? These brutal remarks
And
crushed.
it's funny because those people that type those
Come
comments,
on,
I
it's
bet
so
you they don't
evil.
even look
It's so evil.
as good or like better than this guy. It's always the meanest people. I don't know. Of course, there's attractive people that still roast people that are unattractive, but it's just so mean. It's so unnecessary.
This young kid's soul, leading him to stream less. I'm sorry for not streaming. I'm disappointed in myself and have just been overwhelmed / stressed. Everything has just happened so fast. Stream will happen tomorrow 100%. Love you guys. See you soon. Unless...
I would want to say like, oh, but how stupid it is just caring about appearance and blah blah blah, like I was saying before. But actually, I've seen somewhere, I don't remember where now. I've seen some data or something like that relating that people that have good appearance, that are hot, that are pretty, also have better health in general, have less sickness, illness, and etc. Less chance of have chronically disease and whatsoever. So that's really something. That's already because we are not just talking about just superficial appearance anymore. It's somewhat related to your health too. It's really weird, right? It's really weird because we could say things like that before, but thinking about that, it's kind of more harsh to just, oh, but appearance doesn't matter that much. I mean, it matters for what I was saying before, like for the first glance, the first impression, but it not ends just like that. It has a more deeper meaning. It seems to be deeper related to
Sorry
health
for
too.
not streaming recently. Just needed some relief on my mental
I don't
health.
remember
Hope
when
you
I
guys
saw
understand.
this.
I'll be streaming tomorrow.
But I'm not lying when I'm saying that. I read that somewhere. I just don't. It has a long time. I have no idea where I found that. I mean, we are bombarded with news every day. I don't remember from where it is or when I read this. It was quite a long time.
Unless, don't feel so good. Gonna rest up and try to stream late tonight or early morning. Sorry for not streaming. And his viewers dropped significantly.
I actually thinking about now. I remember seeing his face somewhere. He does plays League of Legends too. I don't know. His
Returned
face
back
is
to
very
streaming other
familiar.
games, but this was officially the end of what could have been a very successful Apex Legends career of a very talented
Oh, only Apex, but his face is very familiar. And I'm not an Apex player. Where I've seen him before.
young player.
It
He's
doesn't
very
matter.
familiar.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And his mental couldn't take it. His mental literally couldn't take it, man. I don't blame him. I feel bad. Typically beautiful people, they're cruel and unempathetic. Not all. I wouldn't say all.
No, it's not all. Of course, yeah, very pretty people usually tend to be more narcissistic, and because the world treats them better usually, so they end up being more like villains, some kind of type, right? But yeah.
I've met some beautiful people
Yeah,
who
I'm
are
just
very
saying.
kind and very caring. It's just that some people grow up and they don't get humbled. I don't know. It genuinely, everyone's life experience is different, and I've also
Exactly.
seen stories of
Yeah.
people who have disabled like siblings who
Yeah, she's putting this way better than me.
maybe
Yeah,
perhaps like have some
exactly
sort
like
of
that.
deficiency or they're sick and they have really attractive like siblings. And those siblings, because they're so humbled by taking care of someone who is that close to them, even though they have the privilege of being beautiful, they aren't like disgusting or ugly on the inside because they are humbled in that way. But unfortunately, there's a lot of beautiful people who get everything handed to them, and you know, their parents never say no to them, and their peers never say no to them. That's also a very true, very true. Yeah, go check it out. Ryan Pictures. Means they got empathy? Yeah, and some people aren't born with empathy either. You can't teach empathy. Yeah.
But before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank you all my patrons that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox tier members Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. I can drop her music. I just can't jump her music. So yeah, I just wanna end this now because I think I've said more than enough. 1 hour and 22 minutes of recording. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's like almost 3 times more of the react of... of the react of the video, because this is gonna be the react of a video. Thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my links below: Patreon, Discord, my Linktree. There is a lot of other links there from other social medias like X, for example, and my Twitch that is unused yet, but I hope to use someday. And if you don't like Patreon for any reason, consider becoming a YouTube member. It helps me a lot. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to all of you, my members on Patreon and YouTube, for all the support. Love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!